Good morning, everybody. We're back out on the Field of Dreams today. We had an absolutely epic day last week on the Friday. It was exactly a week ago. 3 Roman coins, so the very first Roman coins for the DEUS 2, and a Roman fibula, and the little silver love token, which did turn out to be a William III. I thought it might be. Yeah, can't ask for much more than that. Brilliant day. So let's hope we have just as good a day today. We're going to be on the same settings as last time. So that's going to be general mode 1, program 1 that is, square tones, XY screen. So without further ado, let's go set up the DEUS 2 and we'll be off to the first target. Okay, first target of the day, solid 8081. It's somewhere down here. Haven't looked yet. Got to do a live dig for the very first one. Wait for the pinpoint to turn on. Just like clockwork, piece of lead. Let's hope it's not a sign of things to come. Although it's a little rolled up piece of lead. Is that one of those curse tablet things maybe? Not so sure. Alright, on to the next. Okay, here's the next one. It's another piece of lead. But look at that. I reckon that's a squashed bullet. Like, that's hit a target, hasn't it? And just crumpled. Possibly. I think that's what that is anyway. Let me know if you think different. Right, on to the next. Okay guys, so a little bit of a lesson to be learned here. I was just walking along and I came across a very mid-tony 51 target, and I thought it's probably just going to be something small bit of lead, so I walked on. And then I thought, well, the tone sounded slightly different, so I came back and that was in the hole after I dug it. And I think this could be a little Roman coin, maybe. Sorry to get you in the shot there. Yeah, so that was a bit of a mistake to keep on walking. Let's give that a little clean and we'll see what it is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it's not very clear, but I think that's a Roman coin. There's detail on both sides. It's about the right size and shape, obviously. And there is detail on both sides. I can't make out a portrait though. But that was a really good lesson learned. You know, I walked over it. It was a 51, pretty solid, very quiet though, so it was obviously a little bit deeper. And I literally walked on another 10 pace and thought, you know what, let's just go and check that one. And I'm glad I did, because I think that's a Roman coin. So let's carry on. Okay, this one was very deep, and I'm pretty sure it's a button. Yeah, broken shank on the back. That's a really nice thick button though. I don't think there's any detail on it, but it's super thick. Look at that. Awesome. Right, on to the next. Okay, this next one nearly blew my head off. I think it's a crotal bell, but on close examination I think it's only a part of a crotal bell. So let's open her up and have a look. Yeah. About half, I guess, of a crotal bell. Don't mind finding them. Prefer it when they're complete, but that would have been a really nice one. Look at that detail. One for you, Marcus. Right, on to the next. Okay, I didn't think this one was too exciting until I cleaned it up. There's a bit of detail on this one. Look at that colour. I think it's part of a buckle. I guess it's that way around. And the two ends, that bit and that bit, is where it's broken off. I think, anyway. Again, let me know if I'm wrong. But that is lovely. Shame it's not complete. Right, on to the next. Okay, this one was a solid 76. And we got a little musket ball. There we go. On to the next. Okay, so we're in the same part of the field where we found those Swedish coins not that long ago. And there's something really deep. I mean, this is a deep hole. We're talking near enough pinpoint to length. Maybe about 10 inches. And there's something orange, like copper nickel maybe. It's either an old 10p or it's another one of those Swedish ones, or a old 5p maybe. I don't know actually. Gustav Adolf. No, I don't think it's that Adolf. I hope it's not anyway. Let's give this a quick clean and we'll do a bit of research and try and figure out what it is. Okay, so we're giving it a quick clean. It's a Gustavi Adolf VI, who actually died in 1973. And that is the date of this coin, 1973. It's a 1 krona, so it's Swedish. And that's the 3rd Swedish coin we found in this field, and especially in this part of the field. So let's see if we can find some more. Cool, right on to the next. Okay, this one had me going for a second. I thought we had a bit of milled silver, but it's a button. Remnants of a shank on the back there. Alright, let's carry on. Well, this is rather interesting. It was a brilliant tone. But it was only 45 on the VDI, so I thought I'd dig it anyway. Is that a little coin? For a second I thought maybe it was a Roman coin, but now I'm wondering if it's a little hammered coin, you know. Let's give that a quick clean. It's very thin. I reckon this might be a little rose type farthing. Right, let's give it a quick clean. Okay, now it's kind of exposed some of the base metal. I'm not so sure. Very crusty, unfortunately, when I was cleaning it. I think I've taken some of the top layer off. Yeah, not really sure on this one. I mean, it could be a rose type farthing. It's very small, about the right size and thickness, but I can't really see a lot of detail on that. I think I can see some writing around the edges perhaps, but other than that, not so sure. Oh well, let's carry on. Okay, next one up, tiny little button. Thought we had a little coin then. Oh well, on to the next. Okay, this one wasn't too deep. Coin or button? Not sure, haven't looked yet. I'm going to go for button. It's a button. I've had a few like this today where I wasn't too sure. Oh well, on to the next. Right, this was the next one. Another one for you, Marcus. Top half of a crotal bell. Right, let's carry on. Okay, next one up. Is that part of the strap end? Looks a little bit similar to that Saxon strap end we found not too long ago. I can't see any detail on it, so we'll give it a clean when we get home. On to the next. Okay guys, so next one up is this tiny little pistol shot. Really small. I've actually been using relic mode for the last half hour, 45 minutes or so, and I really like it. It's a lot deeper than the general mode, and all the tones are very similar, all the sounds are very similar, but you have to really watch the VDI on the screen. So I was watching a YouTube video, somebody was using relic mode the other day, and whenever it comes up with a 00, that basically means it's iron or highly mineralized area or something like that, and just ignore those. Yeah, and I've been getting some really screaming targets, and I've been switching back over to general settings, or the general mode, and just comparing, and some of the strong signals in relic mode were quite wispy in the general mode. So I think relic mode is a lot deeper. I think it's better if it's not too trashy an area, otherwise you're just going to be getting a lot of noises. So I've been down the bottom of the field doing that, and now I'm going to head up to the top of the field, which is where we find a lot of the Roman coins. So I'm going to give relic mode a go up there and see if we can have any luck up there, see if we get some Roman coins up that way. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so big hole, coin or a button in the bottom of it, but check out how deep this hole is. I mean, that is below the level, or that's about the level of the, I mean, that pinpoint is what, a foot, 12 inches? Okay, it's not as impressive as I first thought, I must admit, but that's still impressive. I think we've got a coin at the bottom of this hole, so let's get her out. It's very thin, but it was a very wispy tone. It was in relic mode. Put it in general mode, couldn't see it in general mode. Can't get any detail of that. It's very thin though, which makes me think it could be like a George II maybe. I'll have to clean that properly when we get home, I think. Right, let's carry on. Just heading back up the field now. Okay, next one up is one of those things that used to swing in front of a door lock, I think. Pretty cool. Right, on to the next. Okay, this is the next one up. I gave it a little clean already because I don't think we're going to get much detail off this. Possibly a little grotty Roman coin. Not sure. I mean, it probably was, but it ain't no more. Let's carry on. Okay, another really deep hole. Ah, little buckle. Oh, cool, it's got the pin attached. That doesn't usually happen. That is lovely. That will clean up really nice. Bit of wax on that. That'll polish up beautifully. Don't want to move the pin too much, but it does move. That is awesome. Right, on to the next. Another really deep hole. That came out. One side looks a bit plain, but the other side, there's some detail on that. Just wondering if it's another like little strap end or something. It's pretty nice. Have to give that a proper clean when we get home though. Right, let's carry on. Just a little hole needed this time, and there she is. This is really lovely. I think it's a bit of buckle. Look at the colour of that. A bit of detail on there as well. That'll clean up quite nice, I think. Right, on to the next. Okay guys, going to call it a day there. What a fantastic day. We found absolutely loads. In terms of quantity, we just found so much. A few coins, buttons, buckles, musket balls, you know, you name it, we found it today, I think. I didn't even film all the buttons because there were just so many. Yeah, really enjoyed that, and you'll see those in the little still clip coming up after this outro. So we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.